Let's see. Nice. Okay, we should be live. Oh. You claim. Okay. You claim. Okay. So I should be live. I go down here and I press there. Make you small. There. There. I should have teleport to Big Steve. Teleport. So I'm not sure if Steve are going to make it for today's stream. But yeah. At least we're trying. Dum dum dum. Once again, we're trying to have a stream. Let's see. I'm not sure where what he said is going to be. Info. The moving to the house have been more expensive than I thought. I have found a solution for at least 10 hours of gameplay on the new game. That thing's load in. I believe he said that if I went to the newbies we could find the place. So I hope the sound is okay. Still getting used to not have to be quiet. Come on, come on. Up there, thank you. I think it's there. Well, if R2-D2 is that size, I would love to see the rest of the characters and machines and stuff like that. Do you think R2-D2 would mind us getting on top of him? Come on, come on. Up there, up there, up there, up there. Nope. Apparently he minds. There. Gosh, he's back. I'm on top of the world. Oh. No, never mind. The new Need for Speed, there will be a video out tomorrow with that, but I only have 10 hours. I did get a new mobile phone, so I will try to sell the other one and see if I can get the full game. What is built over here? This also looks interesting. Not exactly what I would have built. I would have tried to see if I could find is it Anakin's house? Yeah, I think we'll close there. Close there. The one that looks like it's built down in the earth. I guess this is hollow, but is there a way into it? Ooh. There is I don't know why I have the feeling something is missing. Why don't we take you? Ooh. Ooh. Nice. Please let me stand somewhere. Nope. Well, I still think it's a nice build. Which one was the one we took to start? I have no idea where we're going. Hey there, Higlanddguard. I hope the sound is okay. So Steve is getting his internet work done today and the new card for his computer. So he was not sure he could join, but he said to inform everybody 1 or 2 days and he should be ready to make his own stuff on his own channel. Ooh, a penguin. I still think the penguin is scary. And sound is good, that's nice. That penguin is scary. I think it's a demonic penguin. That way again. So I don't know how much I can tell you about Steve's plans with the area with the R2D2, but he has plans. Well, some plans is better than no plans, I think. Yeah, evil penguin. So I should also begin to build stuff again very soon. So it's just a relaxing stream today. Nothing real special. After recording this stream, after doing this stream, I'm starting recording on tomorrow's video so that I can go back to record videos at least 1 day before they get out. My plan is to try and see if I can make 2 recordings every day, but right here in the beginning, there's still a lot I need to do with the house. But I'm almost done cleaning the kitchen cabins. I love this R2D2. One problem, I don't think it's going to be scale compared to the rest of the things you have planned on building here. But who cares? I bet most people watch Star Wars just to watch R2D2. It is simply the best character in the entire what is it at this point? 6 or 7 movies? Oh, it has to be 7 or 8, I think. They just started a new trilogy thing. Honey, I want honey. Come on, give me honey. So I will give Steve a chance to get in. I only have 10 hours of the new Need for Speed, and the reason is I got EA access, which also means that I might try out a lot of games that I never tried before, just to see how they work. That R2D2 is cool. I don't know what else Steve have made since last time we played. You normally have 2 or 3 builds done in a week, but this is a big build. So, but I'm so happy with my new phone. I finally got a Note. It only took me like 10 years to get a Note, but now I have one. Let's go for an adventure and see if we can find stuff we don't know. Or maybe I should start moving stuff so I can build that castle. I just think it's a bit boring to watch me remove stuff. Creativerse sign, hold his houses. I actually don't know if you've built anything else. I know last week you had some problems in Creativerse, so that's the reason there was no stream last week. So it was supposed to be that we were just going to stream a little later in the week, but then all the moving and stuff. Actually, how much do I need to remove? So, go to myself, teleport. So, but I have noticed that I guess less views and stuff after this period of moving. I knew it would happen, and well, I'm happy with the numbers I see compared to what I had expected. So just give it a month or 2 and then we should be back to normal. And there's the house that I need to rebuild. And over here is where I'm going to build the castle. So all of this red stuff have to go. And I have decided to use all of this to make a dungeon for the castle. So that's nice. Let's see. Come here. Nope. The wood should still be there. You place you so I can see where I have to place this, place this. Was that the correct way? Or did I ruin it now? I'm still not totally sure where the entrance is. Oh, I actually think I placed it the right way. So this is the castle I want to try and build. I think it looks good. And it's the castle to my fairy land with the mushroom houses. Hey there, Zachary. Okay, the entrance is on one of the sides. That's okay. Well, while we wait for Steve, let's try to remove some of this. So I don't hope this stream will end up being this. Me just removing stuff. But since I've been moving and not building anything, and Steve is not here right now, I don't really have that much to show you. And normally what I would do if Steve was not here, but what I plan to do when Steve is not here, is to find a small build and build it. Either by having all the materials or by buying all the materials, but this month I don't have the money for that. So this might be the last time you actually see me run around doing this. One last time. But it's nice to be in my own house. Last time I spent removing stuff in a live stream. I hope. I have to put in I hope. Don't worry, Steve, it's not last time I do Creativerse. I actually think Creativerse is fun, and I would love if it did better on the channel so I could spend more time in this. But I simply spend so much time in Conan. Sometimes, mostly, I try to remove the Discord thingy so I'm not shown up as playing. Well, maybe that's wrong of me. But if I'm playing and want to relax at the same time, relax my voice and stuff, I normally turn it off and then relax. Because I normally either do a recording just after I farm or just before I farm. So I'm pretty beat up after that. At least my voice is. The biggest thing I build is probably... It's going to take a little while to go over there. So it's actually not that much bigger than that long house over there. So I've not built much. I've built those two mushroom houses, I've built the long house. I like to make mines, so I've built a big mine. I've built the robot. Remember, all of this is together with yeah, either the robot or the spaceship. I have some things set up that I would like to build. The chessboard for the robot. I was thinking about maybe putting a robot on the other side of the chessboard as well. The spaceship I designed myself for the contest. I don't remember what the contest was called. It was something space chicken thingy that they had. But yeah, I use so few hours in this game, so big builds has to wait. When I've built the castle that I want to build, I actually want to build two of them. One with Big Steve and one by myself. But I like to make mines and see how far I can go. I have a mine underneath all of that in there with multiple entrances as exits. Galaxy Chizard Blueprint Contest. Yeah, something like that. Let's see. So yeah, Conan being the main game because that is the game I get the most views on, also means that I'm not using that much time in games I actually enjoy playing that much. I enjoy playing Conan, it's not that, but I just played it so much. So yeah, I also enjoy car games, so I'm playing the new Need for Speed. First video is coming out tomorrow. I will not edit that much in the game videos on that game because I only have a 10-hour due to Origin access thingy. Hope to get the full game soon, but until that happens I can only play those 10 hours, so I try to get the most out of it. A minimum of 10 videos throughout this month. So in January I might get the game, if the game is doing okay on the channel. So all my plans, everything I say is always if things work on the channel. Let's see. And Steve is running a speed test. Yeah, you're still waiting for the video card. I can't wait until the point where I can put your link in the description. So if people want to find you, they actually can. I don't know why I do this one at a time. Do I actually have any of those things on me? No, that's apparently the reason. There is a faster way to do this. And maybe I should go back and take some of those excavators with me. So I do remove more out here than is actually necessary. But I want to have a big, nice, flat piece of land. And I think it looks bad if there's half a mountain.
Hello, hello.
Hey there, Steve.
Hey there.
Ooh.
How am I sounding?
You're sounding good. And you can hear me.
Yes, that's true. That is true. I kind of boosted the outgoing a little bit for the microphone because through my recording, it wasn't panning out too well. Even with my sound for like the background and everything was down to like a little less than a quarter of the volume and completely restricted, but yet I was still pretty quiet, so I hope it's not too loud.
Oh,
but
Zachary, I also want the Christmas. Sorry, Steve. I also want the Christmas blocks. I want a lot of them. I want all of them.
Yeah, I bought 2 of the one, or actually no, I'm sorry, 3 blueprint bundles through Blueprints just because I wanted the block so bad. So I'll be building something like that soon. But right now, as you could probably see from the beginning picture there, I have something else that I'm working on in mind. And even though I was just too excited to get the build started, I will be probably recording the builds on the other stuff that I'm going to make over here with my grand idea that I gave out in a stream not too long ago, either the last stream before or the one before that. So
Yeah, I was not sure you could make it, so as you said, I was allowed to show that one thing. I've not told them anything about your plans.
okay.
But I have showed them your little build.
Yeah, yeah. Believe me, it took a lot, you know, and
yeah.
But I'm happy that it's made. It looks great. But I plan on making a full-out scene. There are so many of these blueprints out here for Star Wars and stuff. Being, you know, Star Wars fans and whatnot. I don't mind Star Wars. I have nothing against Star Wars. I don't mind the movies, but you know, I'm not a, I guess, a huge fan, so to speak. But it'd be really cool to have a full-out scene where it's like the battle. You know, the only thing I can't make are those furry monsters, at least yet. But just to let anybody know who's tuning in that watches often, I just got my speed jacked up for my internet as we speak. That's why I wasn't sure if I was going to be on or not. So luckily he just left not too long ago and running a lot faster now. I can tell that's for sure. And yeah, before 8 o'clock tonight on my time, which is Central Time, I will have my video card dropped off. A nice GT 1030. The lower profile, because I have a small form factor computer with the i5, and so I'll have a good 2 gigs of DDR5 instead of onboard video, and I will be pumping out videos like nobody's business and streaming as well. So I'll be testing out the streaming and stuff tomorrow, but as soon as I got everything in shape and I got my first video uploaded and whatnot, you know, I'm sure Wolf and everybody else will pass it on, and I'll do what I can to get it out there on Discord for everybody to see, for those who watch, and I'm sure Wolf will do a collab video, you know, to let everybody know as well if they want continuous content of Creativerse. I'm your guy because I live in Creativerse. So yeah, that's my news. Surprise, surprise.
Yeah, I will let people know. I will also leave links in all the descriptions that has something to do with me and Steve playing Creativerse.
Yep, and with the video card as well, Overwatch will not. Oh, I do not recognize a video card anymore, and I should be able to play some of that too here and there. Yeah, I got it. I might as well play it. Yeah. So right now I can't, because even though I'm using a nice HD onboard video that came with it, says does not acknowledge a memory or a video card. So it's like, yeah, poop on you. So
yeah.
But yeah, so I've got all my blueprints. I already have it in one huge chest. In between the last time we streamed and now, I had really big problems. For those who follow Creativerse, there was an issue where the chests were causing problems to people. I pretty much, as far as from what I've seen or heard, I got the worst out of it. And so basically what that entails is I would be playing and crafting up a bunch of stuff, going and mining, and then I would leave, exit out of the world and come back in. I'd hit one of those chests, you know, for a free chest, and I'd sign in and nothing would be left. I lost everything, and I carry a little bit of everything so I can build just about anything, you know, except for the top tier items, you know, available and whatnot. But anything I need, processors, forges, whatever, I need to start a build, I can start a build and get pretty far on it with the amount of materials I have. You know, I carry all iron, obsidian, and iron, obsidian, and stone rods, slabs as well, and I keep just bars and lumite bars as far as for that, but not the rods and slabs because they're really barely needed once in a while. So I have all that with me. I always make sure I have a little bit of everything, and it takes a while to build all that up, but I always have it at all times. I always top it up, make sure I got my storage filled up. But after losing, I guess, 3 scores worth of loot with the whole bag full and losing all that, it was pretty devastating for me. So I ended up stopped playing for like 4 days. I was lost. I didn't know what I was doing. You know, I was not happy. But luckily, you know, it took a few days, and I was able to record a video. Not that greatest quality, like I will be, but I was able to record it nonetheless, and they were able to see what was happening. So they reimbursed me, luckily, and made it more than worth, because they're awesome people. They really do get back to you as fast as humanly possible, and they're awesome. That's all I gotta say. Really good people there. So I love their work, and I hope to continue seeing more and more improvements added onto this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm so happy that I don't have any problems.
Yeah. Well, you haven't been on too much, you know. But you know, you're busy tossing yourself around quite a few games, so you know I don't really blame you. You know, with the crew and all that. So.
Yeah, and the moving and
yeah. That's a biggie right there. So.
I'm so happy that I don't have to be quiet and nobody is coming in and telling me when I have to go to. They tried, or not they, but she.
Yeah.
Don't have to be friends with anybody anymore, so now I can say she.
Well, fair enough.
Love is love and all of that, but I got pretty mad at her sometimes. But I don't love her, so yeah.
Fair enough.
But
right now I'm just emptying out some of my extra stuff that I did. I'm terraforming to get the my first video. I think will entail getting those. I'm sorry, I'm terrible with the logic. Let me see what the name on the blueprint is, but it's basically like those. They look like camels, but they're really machines in Star Wars there. I'm sorry, you can fire me if you want. Imperial AT-AT walkers. I'll be adding a few of those for the beginning, and then I'll be adding in the fighters and stuff in the sky. So that should be pretty interesting. Kind of like a battle going on.
Yeah.
So.
Hey, this is Cheifton Gaming, and hey, Kane.
Kane.
The new house is great. It's a little cold, but we don't have any heating.
Do you have a fireplace in there?
Nope. We bought some electric heating thingies.
For that old of a house, you would think, you know, like some of them that are like made in the 1800s, you know, usually typically have like a fireplace in every single room.
Yeah, I think it's been taken down. It's been modernized in 19 something.
Oh, okay.
And it has
shame on them.
Yeah, two times they have made new buildings for it. So it got where my office is right now is not a part of the original building, and besides that, there's been built a garage at some point. So
see, the craziest thing is that we have like what's considered an extension, because the house we live in now is pretty much a set replica, probably made by the same manufacturer, because they come in they come in sides, like one side on a truck and the other side on a truck, and then they put them together at the destination. So they're kind of pre-built. And this one has an extra living room, so it's got a living room and a family room, technically speaking, even though you live in them anyways, so I call them living rooms. But the one that where my patio was is the actual one with the fireplace in it, and it's pretty nice. I like having that instead of having a patio there. But they have a walkout port. We have pretty good add-ons, additions, but that room that's in the corner that has the fireplace, I mean, I know, air flows through the place, but when we have everything closed off... I
lost connection to everything for a second there. Internet is not the most stable here, so...
Oh, I didn't get kicked, so...
No, I got out of the game, and it said Discord stopped running.
Oh, well.
And then it said Discord reconnected, so it was like you just disappeared.
Oh, well, it shows you just got back on the world.
Yeah, just jumped in on the world as well.
Might have happened on your end. I haven't really
Yeah,
seen any lag or anything.
It was my end.
Gotcha.
We didn't have... I'm trying to sell my old phone. But we didn't have the money to buy, you know, this splitter thingy for the internet. So
Okay.
I'm still running cable, but from the wireless thingy... we have some smart Wi-Fi thingy from the internet provider. Not the most stable thingy because there's all of the walls and stuff like that.
So so the Wi-Fi extender?
Yeah, Wi-Fi extender. I'm running cable from one of those.
Oh, is it restricted, or you know, does it like run off of 5 gigahertz, or is it only 2.4?
It's not restricted in any way, as far as I know.
So you get the regulated speed through it?
I get...
A lot of them are these days.
Yeah, I did test earlier while my sister was not home. I got all 300 that we pay for. 300 up, 300 down. I know it said 298 up, but I still think that's close enough.
Are you talking about megabytes?
Yeah, megabytes.
Holy cow!
Yeah, I tried to convince my mom that we should have a lower connection, but then we found out that the lower connection did not have all the equipment come with it, and we didn't have the money to buy the equipment this month. So
jeez, dude, I'm happy to get 6 megabytes per second, dude.
Yeah.
That's crazy,
well,
man.
We have fiber, and normally when you have fiber, you can get, in Denmark at least, you can get, you know, your house telephone if you want one of those. I don't want one of those. And all of that running out of that system. That's the reason for the high speed.
There isn't too many options, and the only thing other than this is satellite. And they didn't even start helping us or like making it available to us until like just recently. So
you cannot even get FiberNet?
Well, I think the max we can get is like 32 megabytes per second. And what they would do is they would take they would bind 2 units together or something to that effect. He said something to do with binding and whatnot.
Yeah.
Obviously, I haven't really had it before, so I didn't get a chance to look into it since I just heard about it today, that it was available to do that. I think the max that the one step up is like 23 megabytes per second. The one that I have now that I'm using and I'm still using is rated to handle up to 12 megabytes per second. So, well, luckily I'm only half that. But yeah.
Well,
it's a sad place.
We have FiberNet in Denmark, and the government actually want FiberNet for the government buildings. So they're pushing it. So it's pretty cheap and pretty fast expanding. So even if you live... My house is so far out, we don't even have connection on our mobile phones unless we go outside. And we don't even have 2G or 3G or 4G. We just have connection so we can call outside.
I gotta tell you, after I was watching a thing where they were running networks and helping people out in Brooklyn, off the island, and they were able to find out through some searching and whatnot that the U.S. is pretty much down to number 2 or 3 for the slowest average byte rate speeds for internet, and we have an average of 13 megabytes per second. And that's sad.
Let's see what's been said over here. I built those houses when I was younger. Nice. And dyslexic, you have DSL. I don't have. I have where it comes out of fiber optic cables. We call it
So
fiber net.
like your internet input is fiber optics, or does it
Yeah, when it
originally
comes into
come
the house.
from?
When it comes into the house, it's a fiber optic cable running into the house.
So like a network cable kind of looking, or
Yeah.
connection piece.
Yeah, except
Obviously, it's not network, but
they bury the cable, and then it's like this hollow thing, and then they put in these fiber threads. They get shut in with high speed, high pressure, not high speed. I guess it's also high speed when it's high pressure, and
nice.
they are capable of running. Not, I'm a private person, I would never get it, but for companies. Google, as an example, when Linus was there, they had that, what was it, 10 gigabit network that he tested out when he was visiting Google. He made a little video.
I remember that one.
Yeah, that, as far as I know, is also fiber, because we can get it here for big companies, but it's too expensive, because it's some totally different equipment you need.
Right.
So I could order it, and I could probably also pay for it, for the connection speed. But the equipment, special cards in your computer and all of that, simply too expensive.
Oh yeah. And plus you're really not pushing your limit anyways right now.
No.
So there's real no need, you'd be wasting your money.
Yeah, the lowest they had was 100. They cost 300 Danish crowns for 100. So 100 up and 100 down. 300.
Yeah, for a while there, I thought you meant like up to 400 kilobytes per second. You know, that's what I thought originally when you were talking to me. Boy, it was way off. Sorry for my French. I didn't even say it.
Yeah, but 350, so 50 more Danish crowns, and I get 3 wireless access points, 2 pieces of those. So one you put in the box and one you put in another place, and then you have wireless in the house.
Right.
They call it smart.
We need to get one for ours because, I'm sorry, we're running, because I need direct connection with my network cable, and the shortest is the best. I've got it set up in my room, and I'm on the end of the house, so the other side of the house gets kind of crappy signal, and I get complaints and whatnot from the old man, so I gotta get an extender as well.
Oh, it was you they were Dyslexic was talking about with the DSL internet.
Who's still? I originally said that I had DSL.
Yeah.
I don't get that. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah. So, well, I think he asked if you got DSL, but...
Oh, yeah, because we don't have cable out here. We've had DSL for the last couple houses, so... Because I live out in the country, so...
Yeah.
Unfortunately, and like the whole block pretty much has our internet provider, and luckily we got a substation right down the road. We only have like we have one plug for our phone line, so it kind of sucks because if I had one for in my room, I'd be able to run a lot shorter cable, because anything over 6 feet is kind of a little bit worse for wear and tear and latency and speed as well. So it sucks, but I got what I got. You know, you got to work with what you got. So
luckily, glass fiber. Trying to run 4 conversations or something.
Well, yeah, I mean, running right now. You're technically running with light.
Yeah.
So, which was made before the phone actually. Yeah. The transfer of data through light. So.
Yeah. I told my mom about you because we were talking and stuff like that, and I said, well, next time I'm going out and traveling, I want to go to Wisconsin.
Sure.
And she said, why? And
there could be worse places.
Yeah. Then I explained to her, and she said, oh, yeah, maybe we should invite him to Denmark. And I was like, yeah, that may be.
Yeah, I'd have to get my hands on a lovely pass.
Yeah.
Whatnot.
Yeah, but I don't know what it costs for you to.
Sorry, it's been a long day.
to...
I've been up since this morning waiting on people to show up for the house. The UPS guy and then this guy here. I didn't get a chance to sleep in
I
at
got
all.
up at 4. I simply have so much to do at the house.
Yeah,
I did fall asleep again at around 8, but I did do a little work before that.
I'm running off of like 2 hours of sleep in the last 48 hours.
Oh, that's not fun.
Well, when you're excited, you know.
But it could be fun inviting you. Since you told me that America is very slow on the internet, it could be fun if you got here and then experienced our internet.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, I can bring both my laptops with if I have enough room. Well, mainly probably just one. But you know, who knows? By the time I, you know, can afford going, I might have a really nice one. You know, or I mean, I would like to get an Alienware next or something like to that effect.
Yeah.
Something with an i7. You know, but I figured I'd wait until summer of next year before I'd start saving up for that, because there's just going to be some crazy things one-upping each other, and I think that it would be wisest to do that. Plus, not to mention, the things that are going to coast and be fine for a while to use will drop in price. You know, the things that are the best now are going to drop in price dramatically within another 6 months. So,
that's true.
I mean, I know that there's a big, huge ordeal with, you know, bit mining, but, you know, people are going to give up on that once they figure out they're really losing money. Not everybody, but the ones that don't calculate things thoroughly and such, you know.
Every time somebody...
It's a crapshoot.
Yeah, every time somebody gets lucky with bit mining, there's a lot of people that don't know what they're doing that are starting. When they found out that they don't know what they're doing, and...
Or they don't even calculate the electricity that they're using while doing it. So they think they're still getting money, but they're spending it out the door. Even with, you know, like we have over here, we have a certain set limit for how much we pay for heating. Or I'm sorry, yeah, for heat. We've got like kind of like a hot water type thing, but it runs through a pipe. And it's not the old school ones, it's the newish style, I guess. It's not like the old little coil type deals. It's just one big huge long bar across the bottom of the room. Well, running that and whatnot, it's you know, it's quite expensive too. But we have it set at least to where they won't turn off the electricity and all that during the winter for sure, but we have a certain set rate. That way we don't have to worry about it, but we still have to pay it all out in the end, you know. So it's like the people that do, you know, they overlook everything else, and they're like, oh, you know, my you know, my rent covers or has free electricity. I don't have to worry about that, you know. It's like, well, somebody's gonna be paying for it in the end. Yeah, they might have an out for that, but you know. They might have an advantage there, but that's at the expense of the person who's doing it. So if they're not a slumlord, you probably should feel pretty bad about yourself for taking advantage of them like that, you know?
Yeah. I tried
a lot of electricity
at some point where you... A little like those commute where you share your computer. This one was just paid, so you got paid for sharing. And then it was medical research. I thought, well, that was a good idea. Due to the prices of electricity in Denmark. Because in America, it actually paid what the average monthly amount is. And then according to time and stuff like that, you got money.
Yeah,
so
kilowatt hours, you gotta check everything.
It was not made where you got rich off it, but it was supposed to pay your bill. That way you don't lose money on helping. And I tried it out, but due to the prices of electricity, I lost money on it, and I thought, well, I would like to help, but I don't want to spend money doing it.
Yeah, it almost seems to like ruin the whole point of it too.
Yeah.
You know, it's like instead of investing money in it, you know, I mean, thank goodness it's not held by the corporations, at least as far as we know so far. Yeah. But that still just seems, it doesn't seem right to me, you know. I mean, I can understand if there's an incorporation of interest, and that would be a way of getting interest. But, you know, you're still appeasing, I guess you would, you know, let's dial it back to the 80s. I guess you'd be appeasing the man by raising up those bills and paying off the bills. So, you know, if it does turn out to end up being by somebody who's up in the, you know, power-hungry mode, you're actually appealing to them, even though you're making money.
Yeah, dyslexic is 500 feet away from cable, and he can only get DSL. So that's another thing we don't have in Denmark, as far as I know.
What's that?
Satellite internet.
Yeah, it's pretty not great. You know.
Well, it
is improving though.
I tried because we don't have a network inside.
Hang on, I got my video card. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Cool. It's Christmas. Creativerse Monday Christmas. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I didn't even hear him pull up, and that's terrible. But I got headphones on, so I got an excuse. But otherwise, I'm like a hound. Yeah. I can hear him. I can smell him coming. You know, anybody who pulls into this driveway, I know. Let's see here. I bust out the knife here.
Oh. And in the Netherlands, they have everything. I tried to find a satellite phone because we have so poor phone connection out here, so people from the government can call me about my daughter and stuff like that. I couldn't find one.
Right.
I found a company where you could get it, but they want 3,000 Danish per month.
Hey,
you can have it, and I'm like, no.
I'm too cheap to spend $4 to get it in like all together, or at least per certain time. But what I used to do is before I have my prepaid phone, you know, before I had it set up monthly, no matter what, it pulls out of the account type thing. I had to, you know, come up with the payments and stuff like that on a whim or whatever during the harder times. And during that time, what I would do is I'd have one of those internet call service type things where I had it on. As long as you have a phone that's operating to legitly say that, hey, or authorize it, so to speak. you can use it as long as you have internet. You can call people, you can receive calls, you can give out texts, you can receive texts. I still have the app, but I can't afford to pay, or you know, I don't have the extra money to throw that way with all the improvements I'm making right now. But for like I think it was like $4 for, I don't know, like I think maybe 6 months or something like that or whatever. Yeah. And it's very super cheap because they're just bringing it out now. But I'll hook that up for you so that way you have it, and then you can check it out in your currency. But I guess it's gonna be cheap. But at least because you have internet at the house, you will have service. You know what I'm saying?
In Denmark, you have to have that through your mobile carrier, or mobile provider, or what it's called. So I'm getting that, but first when I switch, and they have this nice service, so I don't have to pay for 2 mobile at a time. So I, by choice, because I chose to have it like that way, I will get it per, well, 28 days I guess there's left. Next month, at some point I should get it.
Okay, well, judging by what I see here, I've got it open here. That's weird. I got like 2 of those little square type things that look like something could have gone in them, but there's nothing in them. But I do have the lower the smaller bracket and the larger bracket adapters for depending on what kind of case I'm running, since it is a lower profile card. So I can switch that out if I need to, but otherwise the card looks beautiful. I made sure I grounded myself off before I touched it, folks, don't worry. But card looks great. Now it just has to warm up after I decided to stick it on in, plus I also got to not be on it, so. But yeah, it looks pretty good. I'll send you guys a picture of it. I am super happy. I just hope it runs and operates good. From what I saw from the benchmarking tests and whatnot, for cut through 2 of the people that basically do nothing but do benchmark tests on cards, so that way you can compare and contrast. Out of all the 1030 cards, the GT 1030s, GeForce, the MSI is the best. So I am happy that I ordered that, because I found that out after the fact, and usually it's a bad thing that I find out, or some bad information about it after I purchase something. This time it was good, so we'll let that warm up. Good. Yeah, it says OC edition, so
nice.
2 gigabytes of DDR or GDDR5. Yeah, and it even shows Afterburner on the box.
Yeah,
that's a good sign too.
I would recommend you to download Afterburner as soon as you
I have it because you mentioned it to me. I knew I was going to order this card, so I already downloaded and installed it.
Nice.
It's ready to go. Also, luckily, thanks to Thinking Computers YouTube videos and whatnot, yeah, he sounds kind of dull, but he's a nice guy from what I see. And can tell, just off the vibes. And he explains how, what was I going to get at now? Sorry, brain fart. That was a big brain fart. Like, people had to evacuate the room, it was so big. Sorry.
There's something I don't understand here. I'm running on a flat piece of land, but on one side the water is higher than on the other side, and the water is connected. That's why I don't know. No, it's not. I thought it was connected over here.
Oh, it's just there to mess with your head, Wolf.
Yeah, but it's annoying.
It's all an illusion. But yeah, guys, so this is my Christmas and whatnot. I got a nice new computer. I got a good video card. Hopefully it'll work. I don't try to put all my eggs in the basket, because, hey, this happens. I'm just really hoping. I take my time putting it in. It'll be nice to me, and it'll work out right. And if it does, I'll be testing out live streams and such like that tomorrow, and then I'll start recording and see how it goes. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
Me too.
Oh, I'm sorry. Now I came back. Okay, the brain fart has left the building, and now I can rethink. So for like the Afterburner, he had mentioned and whatnot that with it, they already had ran it, and they were able to push it up pretty far, and they were able to achieve what the original people had, or that NVIDIA had already shown as like the max, which is nice of them. But they were able to achieve that without getting to that high temperature, so that's a good sign for this card. So
that is totally right, Kane. Everybody should subscribe to Steve.
I appreciate it, Just at least take a look at it, be fair-minded. But I'm gonna make a go of it, and hopefully people follow. So
yeah.
What my main focus was, and it still is, because I can't get outdoors every single day. I will be taking it outside. Unlike a lot of other gamers, I'll be doing outside videos here in between here and there. So I don't know. I'll be mixing in through a lot of things, really. But the main focus on the everyday thing just about will be gaming. But I'm really itching to get out there and show people like good places that aren't usually known or well known. So luckily I know Wisconsin like the back of my hand, so
That's nice.
give people an idea of places to go where it's not going to be crazy busy and rob you blind. So not to mention quite a few scary places too. I'm very big into the paranormal, so we'll want to check that. I don't bull anybody. I don't do no clickbait crap or nothing. Sorry, I just hate that. But you know, anything I do is completely no false flagging here. You know, it'll be completely as authentic as I can give it to you. So if I go through there forever and I get like maybe one thing, then so be it. You know, I'm not going to add other stuff to build you up. You know, that just doesn't seem. That's not one way to convince people, have people experience the same thing. You know what I'm saying? By adding in things, you know, for the hysteria of it and for views and stuff. You know, yeah, a lot of people say, "Oh, yeah, you say that now," but no, honestly, all the way through, I don't care. So,
it's a little bit like me that I don't want to make clickbait videos. I would rather have those fewer views and then have people actually click on things because they wanted to think that is interesting, instead of pressing because I put a naked woman or something on the.
Through what I've been through, at least with the paranormal wise and whatnot, you know, I wouldn't be doing it if, you know, I didn't have a lot of evidence to support it. You know what I'm saying? And plus, I love exploring. I'll be teaching people different ways to you know, help themselves out in bad situations as well. I'm a very firm believer on that. You know, I've saved a person's life doing that just by randomly talking to people and whatnot. Now I can at least give it out to other people that usually aren't going to be put in that situation, but you never know. They might end up in that situation, and that little YouTube video could have saved their life, you know?
Yeah. So, Kane is asking if you're going to do the bushcraft.
Yes. Yes, I do plan on doing that. Unfortunately, but fortunately, you know, I'll have my license back, my driver's license back from suspension at the end of the month here. I lost it, well, due to speeding tickets, getting to work, and then my car accident took away the last of my tickets. But this is how I all got into it, was from that accident. So, you know, I had to not being able to really move barely. I wasn't able to walk for over a month. Had eye surgery done and everything, from walking away with 8 fractures. I shouldn't have walked away from that too, by the way. I'll upload a picture on the Discord of my car, but after hitting 2 vehicles at 55 miles per hour, I should not be here. But I am. So I might as well make the best of it and help educate people in those situations.
Yeah.
So
I'm happy you're here.
Me too. And I'm grateful that I am here, especially for my daughter, and I think that had a lot to do with it too.
Yeah.
I have so much to teach her. So death itself is gonna have to try and chase after me, because I ain't going without a fight. So. But yeah, anywho. Hi.
Hi. Best comment ever.
Yeah, I just changed the channels. Changed the channel in my head. Alright. But yeah, so I'll be checking out, there's quite a few different cool places. Around here there's abandoned town. So you'd probably consider a good ghost town, I guess you could say. You know, I am going to be running 2 GoPros, and I have an infrared night vision full 1080p camcorder with 24 megapixels, 16x zoom. You know, I got a couple tripods. I also have a couple other devices and whatnot. I still need to order a couple other devices, but I even have my rock climbing belt already. I just need to get rope and carabiners, and then some propelling gear, propelling figure 8 type dealies. so that way I can descend into places and such, and I'll be all set. You know, I've had good 3 years of rock climbing experience, and whole childhood building tree forts and such, so I should be okay. You know? Yeah. But yeah, I took a good 3 years training, testing my skills and getting things down, you know. So a little bit of brushing up on my knots and stuff, because, you know, even though it's like riding a bike, it's still, you gotta keep yourself on the ball with those things, because it's gonna help you out in a pinch. It's gonna save your life, you know. And even having cards, even some of the people that have been doing it for 20 years, they still have cards to remind them, just because during frantic situations you sometimes need help, you know. And if it comes in a form of a card, I'd say it's worth it. So yeah. So how's everybody else doing? All the watchers doing right now? I'm sorry, I'm writing down all the materials I need for the Imperial AT-AT walker, so that way I have them all on my thing, so that way I can just not have to run back and forth grabbing each and every individual piece. I can go down my list here and grab it out of my storage or craft it, whatever I have to do. And that way I got everything, all my materials together for tomorrow. So
nice.
What are you up to, Wolf?
I'm
not watching you. So.
You know, the castle we also want to build together in another place. I want to build the
real castle.
Yeah. I also have a place where I want to build it for myself.
Awesome.
Because I did decide between the real castle and then, what is it the other one is called? It's called Colossal Castle. But I decided on using the real castle for my mushroom town.
Do you want to know what the Colossal Castle looks like?
Yeah, the Colossal Castle, that is, if I remember correctly, isn't that the one you have?
Yep, the one that you teleport to through my touchstone. That did not sound right. Do not take that the wrong way, folks. You will and laugh and chuckle, but I know I would. So,
but I decided that I wanted to use the real castle in this area, so I'm terraforming.
Well, I actually really wanted to get that going, but without having the funds, like I practically had to spend almost $20 on it. You know, if I wanted to just buy the actual materials. But still, that's a whole lot of pieces, you know. And granted, I topped it off with the collector's fortress that I based off of from Guardians of the Galaxy. But yeah, it's still a lot.
It is.
Still a lot. So I am looking forward to how that looks when it's done, because my lord, it's going to be just beautiful.
Yeah. So
hey, with the 64, I'm sorry, for the 64 update, we can actually show off the Dreamland Castle. Not to mention, I'm not as laggy as I was before, without any issues. So I'll do that in my videos too, so that way people can get a better shot of what it looks like.
Nice. Yeah, but this is a big project for me. So the one I'm building myself, I'm not sure if I can buy the materials, but my plan is to try and work my way through it and build a little and then show off my progress from time to time.
Yeah, I would hang on to your money, because I mean, we already got costumes for Halloween. I guarantee you we're going to end up with Santa hats or something. At least Santa hats. It would be awesome to get a beard with a Santa suit, or at least a jacket, a Santa jacket. That would be awesome. That would be awesome. So I am looking forward to that. I only have 25 coins left because I had to get the holiday blueprints items.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I hope to sell my old phone for $3,000 Danish, of course.
Yeah, I was gonna say, damn.
Yeah, if I could sell my Samsung Galaxy S7 Edge for $3,000, I would do it.
You're right. Yeah, I wouldn't complain about that either.
Yeah, I only used around 1 grand on the phone when it was new, but yeah. But
Yeah, that's equivalent to around. It's equivalent to around like 650, I think, in US.
Yeah.
It's not an exact science that I got for the answer there, but it's pretty roughly close to it.
Well, if I remember correctly, it cost around $600 or $700. But then you put Danish tax on and stuff like that, and then you have a phone for 6,000 something Danish, which is $1,000.
And you would think it'd be a little bit more or a little bit cheaper because I think it came from like Singapore or something like that. Or a lot closer.
Where they are from.
Because I think the main thing for most of the things that cell phones have, the main thing comes from a little bit, I think, northeast from you guys, country-wise. Excuse me. So,
Yeah.
can't remember exactly the name of the place, but there were some issues with the mines and stuff like that, you know, where they pretty much have a monopoly on it, the smartphones and stuff going through there, I think. So, can't remember exactly what it was, so that I'm not gonna make a guess and have it be wrong and throw everybody off. But take a look it up. There is a certain part that goes with all of them that cannot be, you know, switched out in any other way to where it'll make any progress. So the person's got a monopoly on the whole thing, or at least that country does.
Yeah.
So they all gotta play nice.
I love that. I was wondering how iPhone got the new screens, because Samsung is the biggest provider, and they always said they would never buy them from Samsung. They just invested a lot of money in another company, but they didn't want to wait for them to make a suitable screen, so they actually bought them from Samsung.
Well, I think I remember. I recall hearing that because, I think near one of the deserts or one of the salt places or whatever, I was watching it, and it's basically where all of the battery, the lithium-ion batteries, it all comes from one place. And right now, the advertisements are basically all the amount that we're actually gaining in popularity for phones and such like that. They're having a hard time keeping up as is.
Yeah.
And they're building as fast as they can. But, you know, they said given a year or two, if we keep it at where we don't make any additions to what they already are working and double their people and area, we're going to have a problem. So that was pretty interesting to watch on the TV there. So, and I got satellite dish TV, so.
I have no TV. I have a TV. I have no channels. I used I use the news on my computer, so in text form, and then I use that to practice my reading.
Well, they're for US. We are right now. They're trying to battle to try and lose net neutrality. So basically, making everything neutral, and they're trying to. The people that want to try and get more and squeeze more money out of it are pretty much putting it as, you know, where Netflix and stuff like that is going to get downgraded. And the only time it's going to get up is if you buy a bundle for an HD package, you know, type of thing. So
that would be sad.
Yeah, so the U.S. is kind of having a rough patch with that. So hopefully you guys don't get any issues with that, but you might, because, you know, as far as I believe, Netflix is coming out of the U.S. So who knows? But hopefully things work out. But hang on a second here. The little one just came in. I got to see what she's up to. So just give me a second, guys. I'll be back on in a few minutes here.
Yay. I'm beginning to see the end. Is it Huawei that is making the new screens? Oh, in the Danish news they said it was Samsung. Well, Samsung is the biggest producer of OLED displays apparently. But I don't think screens has so much to say, so I don't know why iPhone, what is they called? They're called Apple. Why they didn't want to upgrade to better screens, because it was another company producing it. Because I think it's the internal stuff that is more important.
Absolutely. I will be right back, guys. I gotta help her out with something, so I'll be back in a flash, okay?
Okay.
Alright.
So I was invited to have Christmas with somebody, but I was so looking forward to sharing pictures of my Christmas food, but every time I'm trying to have a Christmas by myself, somebody is inviting me, and when I say, oh, that's not necessary, they always say, you have to, you cannot have Christmas by yourself, it's Christmas. But I'm not Christian and I'm not celebrating Christmas, and people have a very hard time understanding that. I might make what I was going to have for Christmas and then share on Discord. If anybody is watching and is not on Discord and is a subscriber, please join my Discord. That's where I share pictures of my new house and stuff like that. And yeah, a lot of, if something changes, delays, stuff like that, it's also where I'm going to yeah, tell everybody about that. Today being a very bad example of that, because yeah, I ran out of time and stuff. But what is that called in English? So I had everything set up, but I forgot the time, and when I realized what time it was, I was a little late. So. But well, that can happen. Cool. Stuff can happen. I'm only human. Don't put the blame. Ah, never mind. I cannot sing, even though I try sometimes. Bag is full again. Oh, well, there. Yes. 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 Wish there was a way where I could take more than one stack at a time. Sounds amazing to you once. Yeah. And my girlfriend's family wants to do X, but I never done the actual thing. I don't like it. Well, I don't say that I believe in the old Nordic gods, but yeah, I celebrate what they did. So the winter soul thingy. So actually, the return of the sun. The days are beginning to get longer again. More sun on in the sky, stuff like that. And that is December 22nd that they had that. If I remember correctly. No man, so long since I've done it last, because everybody always tells me that I need to celebrate Christmas. So I don't really mind Christmas, but I'm just not celebrating Christmas. Right, let's try and put down this again and see how much we need to remove. So let's start by doing it here.
Alrighty, I am back. And
Welcome back.
Vibrate, there we go. Alright. So I have some goodies to hand on over to you.
Nice.
Once I'm done writing all this down, I got majority of it. I just got quarter of it left to write down, so I got some full potions for you, along with some extractors and excavators and goody. So yeah,
that sounds nice.
Let's
I have almost cleared out this entire area.
Cool.
So I am almost ready to start building.
How many of the materials do you have already made?
None.
Awesome.
So I have focused on trying to clear it out.
Yeah, I think for these Imperials, I'm going to gather up everything, put it in a chest near the site. I'm gonna get one started for sure, just to see, because the video and whatnot I got test out and everything. But usually for mine, I'll be basically doing the fun stuff, doing all the running around to farm and whatnot on the off screen time, and then during the on I'll build away.
Yeah. Oh, don't fall down. Bad wolf. Bad wolf.
Uh-oh.
There.
You gotta kill yourself at least once. I still need more death statues.
I will try to get you some death statues at some point.
You know, what's really messed up was the one time that I actually decided to start trying to kill myself for those death statues was when I had those issues and I lost everything. And I was always so paranoid before, even though I knew I wouldn't lose anything because I'd be able to pick up the barrel right away. Nope, yeah. Everything got. Oh man.
That was probably a very fun experience. Ah, not. So I was
2-pager. You were what?
I was just babbling about Christmas when you joined again.
Well, luckily I don't got too much to do for Christmas. We're gonna have it here, so I will probably do a live stream or something.
Nice.
I'm still working on things with the ex-wife for Ariana, but I might try and have her for New Year's instead. So
Yeah.
she went on over to a birthday party yesterday, went bowling. So I took her to that, and she's got. It was supposed to be her day to have her, so I've got to make up for it. And luckily, you know, winter is right around the corner here, so she'll be picking up the slack and whatnot unless she's missed for time. So, and she usually comes home on Sundays anyways, so it kind of worked out. I'm glad to have it. They were bowling on a Sunday.
Yeah.
So.
Let's see. Kane, what's that called? Winter Solstice, I think it's called in English.
Oh, winter vacation?
No, it was Kane that asked what's it was called, that thing I celebrate. I think that's what he meant at least.
Oh, the winter solstice?
Yeah, that's the English word for it. I believe it's December 22nd. The shortest day of the year or something. Actually, I believe the shortest day is the 21st. But the day Vikings celebrated their versions of Christmas. They celebrated the return of the sun. So it's the day after the shortest day of the year.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
I know that, who were they? Let's see here, I'm trying to think here. I know over there in Peru and whatnot, you know, with the wonderful etchings they made for the star gods to look at, the beautiful ground scenery.
Yeah.
I know they celebrated that too, you know. Too bad they terraformed their land so much that they ran themselves into a drought.
Well, that can happen.
Yeah, deforestation even happened to the people on what was it? Well, there's a couple other places actually that had that issue.
Yeah.
Sorry, my brain's starting to slow down from being up so long.
That's okay.
Literally jumping out of my seat, trying to patiently wait for everybody to show up, you know, for in the internet, speed it up, which seems to be doing pretty good, and getting my card here, patiently waiting by the door like waiting for his master puppy. So.
Yeah.
I'm pretty happy about that, though. Everything turned out okay, and everything that said that was going to be here is here now, so can't complain there.
I am so close to being done with this.
Oh yeah, terraforming is not fun. And not to mention, I try and clear out everything before I have an idea on where it's at, and then I usually clear out an area, make it completely available. You know, and when it's not, you know, I just work with it little by little. But yeah, I don't think it's fun at all. Terraforming areas and stuff like that. But I'd rather terraform the area right away from what I believe would be in the way. That way, the majority of it's gone. Because I hate looking at that red because it throws you off, especially if it's not accurate.
Yeah.
So, but right now I'm grabbing you some materials, some good gumdrops. Here. Yeah, I'll just.
So I don't remember exactly what I'm going to need. I know there's a lot of the things from the medieval bundle, but I do hope to get the medieval bundle before next Monday, if I can get the phone sold.
Cool.
So that was the reason I had decided that this is what I'm going to do. If you were not coming on, and well, then I started, and then you came on anyway.
I throw you all out of whack.
Yeah.
That's what I do. I'm just kidding. Alright, I think I got... Yeah, I got everything I could think for now. Double check. And this is the thing that I, like I have the most of that I can work with for you, that I'll probably give you a good hand in.
Yeah.
Especially considering if you're going to take on that building challenge, you're going to probably need to use some of these.
Oh, I will probably need a lot of fun things.
A lot of stone, but I actually going to need to do some farming for stone myself too. Limestone in particular, because I used a lot of limestone on that R2D2, let me tell you.
Yeah. Well,
Putting
it was
it mildly.
such a nice small build.
Yeah, it was. It was very, very modest,
Yeah.
Okay. I got some goodies for you you're going to enjoy. No ramrod, Rambo, whatever. Get out of my little blacksmith house. Rest in peace, Rambo. Bob Ram you.
Place stone there. Ooh, I have placed the first piece of the building. It was stone.
You casted the first stone?
Yeah.
You brute, you. Okay.
So some of it is actually just stone. Normal stone. That I had.
Sure. Hang on a second, I gotta grab something that's across the room. Hang on.
Ooh, I have started the build. Inventory, do I have more stone? Nope.
Okay, I am on over by your longhouse now.
Oh yeah, I'm on my way to the longhouse now.
Well, that works. I'm sure you probably got to put some of this stuff away in there. Or actually, it'd probably be better if I actually did it instead of sitting there dropping things left and right.
I'm not sure if I have any chest with room left.
I can build one quick. It's not a big deal. I got plenty of stuff. See, now that the bug's fixed.
I have plenty of stuff, but I don't remember where it is. It is in one of all of these chests.
Yeah. Did you forget how scary I looked? Boo.
Not really.
Yeah, I look scary all the time. That's
Something
okay.
to drink.
Alright, Mr. Pro, I'm gonna go put it over here.
Yep.
Right there. And I'll make sure it's accessible to everyone, and you can change it for yourself if you want.
Okay.
Here are some goodies. Goody drops. And you're gonna like this too, because obviously normally I would not have enough to give you 300 lumite and 300 diamond. Well, maybe 300 diamond I'd probably be able to give you, but definitely not lumite. But let's just say I was rewarded handsomely for the issues and technicalities. Because, they had to not only try and, were nice enough to replenish what I had lost, but also to make it worth the trouble. So they definitely did that. So that was very nice. But believe me, you don't want the headache of actually having it happen to you, despite the given things that I received. So, yeah. Okay, I think that's about everything. I feel like I'm something. Oh, that's right. I have my Imperial blueprint down there. Oh, what do you think?
About what?
Did you take a look in the chest?
Oh, yeah. That was nice.
Yeah.
There was a lot of nice things.
Oh, that's nice. Oh wait, I forgot to give you this too. Boop, there you go. And then I have quite a bit more like bombs and stuff like that. I just have to go through and take care of and whatnot. But yeah, for now, there you go.
Thank you.
You need a light right here. Yeah. You said you needed to get a medieval bundle, so.
Yeah.
I'm
going
that's
to buy
not what I
that
wanted to do.
As soon as I can get the bundle, I'm going to buy it.
Yay! There we go. That sounds good, though. Sounds good.
Stone. Ooh, I got stone.
Hey, Wolf.
Yeah.
Come on over. Let's throw some marshmallows. Come on, man. Let's throw some marshmallows. Everybody's doing it.
Why do you want to roast marshmallows?
Yeah, turn around. Wonder if I do this. I'm melting! I'm melting!
I had hoped I had more stone than I apparently have.
Yeah, you can tell I'm getting tired now. I'm getting all cheesy. Sweet! I can jump over all those flames. Yeah!
Yep.
Whee!
So you get cheesy, is it then melted cheese?
String cheese.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I love cheese.
It might be cheese in a can because it is, you know.
I have never tried cheese in a can.
Really?
Yeah.
I like to see you're missing out, but it's okay. It's okay when you're like in your teens, but then it kind of gets kind of disgusting when you get older and know what's in it.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, I think I have enough stone.
I'm playing Leapfrog over here. Back and forth. Back and
Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Oh, those 10 coal. There.
See, if I would have been streaming, they would have laughed, but they didn't see it because you had your inventory thing up.
Yep.
Free, I'm free! Ow.
Oh, UR8 are at work. Well, UR8, you are always welcome to watch it after the fact, if you want to.
That's right. I know it's not as fun because you can't interact, but...
That's also true. I want to build more.
Naughty boss hogs. Where'd you go?
To the castle. Or actually to the stone wall that is eventually going to be a castle.
Okay, I'll take a look on my map here and try and find you. Because you're already out of my compass reading here. Okay. Holy cow, you're already over there in the dead grass area?
Yep.
Holy cow. You are northwest of me, okay.
Oh, I apparently didn't need that kind of stone.
I think I see you. Oh yeah, I see ya. Oh boy.
Then I need to build faster.
Cool.
Yeah, I don't think I have enough stone. I don't remember how much normal stone I needed to use.
Right.
But I'm burning through it pretty quickly.
This thing is super heavy duty, dude.
Yep.
Like, it's like double thick, triple thick. Holy cow.
Yeah, and it's apparently not even the castle. It's apparently the cliff that the castle is sitting upon. That I'm building.
Well, see, that's the thing is, because you're building the outer part, but he, like, dug in like a tick. With medieval walls, dude. Look at that. That is nuts.
Wait, what is the peak stone? Okay, so there's also places I should place peak stone. This is in the middle of everything. I have it, I just didn't take it.
I was gonna say I have a ton of peak stone, so.
Yeah, but if you come and look here from the bottom, there is peak stone here. And you're not going to see it when it's done because it's in the middle of everything.
Hmm. Oh, I see. Okay. I'll be right back.
Okay.
First things first, though, I'm gonna check and see how much peak stone is needed. Wait, where is it over here? No, it's not. Is it? No.
It's all the way over here.
Okay. Alright. Oh, only 58. Okay.
Everybody
I'll be right back.
is going to watch a little picture. If I have a picture. Make this a little bit bigger and a little bit taller. That didn't help me.
I was gonna say, I'd be careful with continuing those lines because I'm pretty sure that song is copyrighted. Sorry.
That's okay.
I waste the fun and everything.
I was trying to find out if I had a picture, but I didn't have a picture.
You poor guy.
Yeah. Well, first of all, I need to create myself a chest. Craft one.
Build to your heart's content, Wolf. Think of it as like build a bear workshop. Just kidding.
I could do that. Alright, so this is a chest with everything that I normally have on me, plus the things you gave me.
Hey, once
it's not even full.
Once it's built, we can easily put a whole bunch of peak stone around the outside or inside or whatever. Then you can deal with these little Rambos that annoy the crap out of me all the time. I have like I think I'm in the 300s of Rambo tails. So, or Rambo tufts, whatever they call them.
Yeah,
quite a bit.
I'm trying to see if I have the money to buy that thingy. I was just thinking it could be
good to have money to buy thingies.
Yeah, if I buy it before or after I sell the phone. Well, it was just me that didn't think clearly.
Well, you gotta afford the new phone though, right? Or do you already got that in the works?
I already got the new phone.
Oh, okay.
I had to buy the new phone to get the new thingy where I should be able to do Wi-Fi call.
Okay.
Let's see. I have 548 Danish crowns. And on this one, euros, it's 8.45. No, not to US dollars, to Danish crowns, of course. 62.
Luckily, in this longhouse here, you have enough room to set up a little teleport area over here. Yeah, luckily they gave me 300 of those. I lost a good, I think, 150 of teleporters. with the loss, but luckily they gave me 300, so that was nice.
Yeah.
Here I come to pick the stone.
There.
I got
should have bought some.
I'll die bombing you. Sorry.
A bucket of coins.
Bucket of coins, huh? Yeah, you always gotta buy the buckets of coins. I usually go for like the $20 one or $40 one.
Oh, I didn't.
I invest a lot though. I've invested probably over $500 in this game already. Anyways, you ready for the peak stone?
Not really.
Okay, then I'll go lay the peak stone down, and then I'll give you what's left because I grabbed 300 for you.
Okay.
Yeah, not a modest amount, but you know.
Oh, damn! I'm trying to place down my bundle thingy, and it just kept saying that it was not the right
block, right?
Block.
Yeah, you're gonna have to go outside of your build area.
Yeah.
I'd also recommend before you drop that, I would recommend me making you a couple chests here to put that stuff in. Or you can just...
I made one chest with all the stones in. With all my normal blocks in. You know, all the iron and stuff like that.
Oh, okay. But you're gonna get a lot of stuff, so here's 5, let me just drop 5 chests here for you to pick up, okay?
Okay. I already picked up everything.
Dude, I have over 2,000 arc stones now. I am good. Here, come and grab this. Yep. Yeah, that's one thing I also got to grab you yet. I forgot about until now. But yeah, I'll hook you up with a little bit just because, you know, you were a part of this world, and, you know, I'm sure you probably had a loss, but you probably, you know, because you don't go on that much, you probably didn't even notice. So
probably not.
URH is on the second most on this world. You know, luckily he keeps me from going insane and talking to myself all the time. You know, so he or she, I'm sorry, I don't know. But it's very nice to have company, you know, because believe me, the Pigsies, they do nothing but they cause so much trouble, dude. They talk so much crap about me behind my back, and it's just terrible, man. I was gonna take him on over to Jerry Springer, or you know, have you know, have some of the girls, you know, on their talk shows and stuff like that, try and talk some sense into them and get to the bottom of things, you know. But yeah, that's how it is. Wow, that sounds really cool.
Yeah.
All I hear is... I don't even hear that slam noise that the bricks make. I hear it as if you are adding singly, only with multiple. Kind of different.
Hey.
But man,
hey,
you
I'm
go
on the
through
top. It's apparently going to be this high.
Huh?
Yeah, it just kept building up.
Yeah, except, do you see that piece way up there? I bet you that's just the wall, dude. I bet you the center one is a lot bigger, buddy.
Yeah, this one is the wall. The one I'm on right now.
Yeah, but do you see that one way up there?
Oh, yeah. That
in the clouds?
That's going to be the outside. Inside, sorry.
Yeah.
The main build.
Wow. That's all I gotta say is wow. That's crazy, dude. We're gonna be going through a lot of medieval bricks.
Yeah.
A lot. I like a lot.
Medieval brick wall.
Oh, I'm out of stones. Holy cow. God, I missed that sound too. That's awesome. Oh, here's some more peak stone. Okay. I need to see. There's my ghosty flashlight.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I had the light on.
Oh my gosh, I think I'm at a corner. Holy cow. You know, it highlights a lot more cooler blue than I expected. That I normally see. That's awesome. Yeah, it's awesome. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, I'm out of medieval and I'm out of stone now too. No!
I don't know why, but I feel like I will run out of everything I got in the bundle and still not be done.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, you will. And I gotta take it easy too because I have quite a lot of things to build.
Yeah.
So I have a lot of farming to do as is for what I got in store because I still got a Death Star to make.
Yeah, no Star Wars saga is complete without a Death Star.
Exactly, you know, and also, you know, they gotta have the let's see here, the Millennium Falcon. I have the blueprint.
Nice.
So, granted, when I'm done, I will have like little signs for the people that created it. Give them props, you know, because all their hard work is not in vain. You know, I make sure that when credit is given, it's due. You know, and when it's due, it's given, I should say. So yeah. I really don't have anything really left of my medieval. Oh, I just did a teleporter. Medieval brick build, or the medieval brick thing at all. I mean, if you think about it, you know, I bought the bundle for the Colossal Castle, but my original castle was originally made out of regular stone, but the kept getting through, glitching through, so that's decided to change it out with medieval brick walls, and it seemed to keep them out, so kind of lucked out there.
I think I already ran out of the damn thingies I need.
You just got the bundle, and now it's gone.
Yeah, I had a lot of things left that I don't need. It's just the things I need.
Yeah, it's all good though. Those will come in handy sooner or later, trust me. Oh, I forgot to drop the peak stone off to you. I can do that actually right in a second here. But yeah, I think I'm about done too because my my graphics card is all warmed up and it's itching to get into this computer that I'm using. So
yeah,
that or else I'm itching it for getting in the computer, and I'm just listening to my crazy self. I don't know, one or the other.
Well, I will try to place a bit more here.
Okay,
some of
I'm
the
going
stairs
to.
and stuff.
I am going to drop off a few odds and ends things here. I'm gonna head back on over to you, fly on over to you, and drop off these 279 peak stone blocks for you, so that way you got them for when you need them. Because obviously we didn't go all the way around, so there's still more left to be put down. Not many, but still some. So
yeah.
I am walking up the stairs, and I did not try that. There we go. But oh my gosh, am I gonna be so happy if everything works fine. And I've been parting and putting together computers since I was in middle school, so it's gonna be fun to be actually able to do something again relatively similar. Oh, I forgot to give you 300 iron rods too, so I gotta make sure I put that in my quick bar so I don't forget it.
Okay. Well,
it will not let me put it in my quick bar, but I won't forget. Okay.
Yeah, I hope that this build will take a long time, because that's what it's supposed to do. But I also hope it will be looking nice when it's done. Just have to find the right word.
Dude, that thing is gonna. Oh man, it definitely outbeats the Colossal Castle, I believe. You know, granted, I have this big, huge storage addition to the back of this castle.
Yeah.
But, you know, which, believe me, adds a lot of stuff considering I have one of everything in here. But all the crafted items are typically in bundled chests, but individually, every item that's on the ground or that is visible, you know, outside, I pretty much have an individual chest for it. But I also, I don't think you got a chance to check it out. I have new arc signs up, and now with the arc signs, you can make those pictures of items as well as the creatures. So I've already dabbed into that a little bit. So I will be adding pictures to the things instead of having blocks there, so that way I can have a picture on top of the actual chest, you know, the front of the chest there, the way I got it set up. I'll be able to have 2 chests for every single thing because I'm starting to fill up a third row or another row with extras of these items, my basics. So, sorry if I'm having a hard time explaining this here, but I'll have the picture on an actual chest instead of having the actual item itself shown. It'll have a little picture of it instead, so that way I can have two chests for that single item instead of just one I have room for, you know, as is. And I think that'll be very helpful. That way I can add actually more to my collection, so that way it's less trips I have to make collecting, you know. I can take up a whole day gathering up stuff, and I won't be running out of room or trying to add in an extra row separating the actual items, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that'll be nice. Let's see here. Okay, I just got to drop off these cactus flowers and what a hit on it was. Oh, wait, no, I need melted wax. I ran out of all the melted wax that was in my ears. More. Okay. Okay.
I'm on my way back to the longhouse to end the stream. So we have been going for 2 hours. So.
Good lord.
Yeah.
Of course, I was running around a little bit and all that, so.
Yeah. But yeah, this will be the end of the stream, and I hope everybody enjoyed. I hope everybody is going to subscribe to Steve when he gets his channel up. You are sharing it on Discord, right?
Yes, but for those who don't, it'll be BIG_Steve, STEVE, and then 380 right after that. So that'll be it. Right now I don't have any content on there, but you know, for those that are interested and can stand me, you know, I'll be there. You will see something up very soon. So actually 2 people have already subscribed to me, and all I do is comment on people's YouTube videos and stuff like that mainly. So it's nice that they're subbing to me for the comments that I'm making, so I must be doing something right.
Yeah.
So yeah, but I'm teleporting to you, Wolf. You finish your outro, buddy.
Yeah. As I said, I hope everybody enjoyed it. I will try to get a little further along with the castle before next week. I don't think I will finish it, but that is more or less it. I will be back tomorrow with a new series on the channel. It's the new Need for Speed I'm going to try out. I only have 10 hours test version of it, so I don't know how many episodes I can make, but there will be a couple throughout this month. And due to me getting EA access, I also now have the possibility of playing almost everything they have on EA Access.
Nice.
So, yeah.
I'll have to check that place out too, you know.
Yeah,
I
think
only
it's
have
called Origin Access actually, but it's EA that has it.
Okay, because I only have I only basically I'm going through as GOG and Steam here. So for gaming wise, luckily URH gave me the heads up on that. And
yeah,
dude, they actually have Jazz Jackrabbit on there, man. I used to play that game back when Windows 3.1 was around, dude.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm old. Sorry.
But the thing with that EA Access thing, Origin Access, I guess it's
always
called.
a catch.
Yeah, you pay a little bit of money, and
Okay.
I mean it literally a little bit of money. I believe it was 32 Danish crowns I paid this month, so less than $10. And every game they have that is supported, you can then play for free. And every other game that is on, so the game is not supported where you can play it free, you get 10 hours test version.
Oh, that's kind of neat.
Yeah, I thought it was a good deal, so I have just paid for 1 month this month, but you can also pay for a whole year and then save some money.
Okay. Well, it looks like I am going to probably have some fun in my extra time. You know, granted my time is going to be a little bit less for free time, but I am still going to try and make an effort here to get it set up as well, where I'll take out some of these blocks here, throw some arc signs with pictures or something like that, or at least put signs up here, up top here, and get you all set up, get you organized here. So, yeah, that should work out.
That would be nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
That one.
Hey, what do you think you're doing? Get out of here. Ah. Sucker.
So,
And don't come back. There with some people.
Yeah, but I'm ending the stream, and then I will see everybody tomorrow.
Alright, everybody sing Kumbaya. Kumbaya. I'm sorry, go ahead. Good night, everybody.